Good morning, Arizona, and welcome to your Tuesday, January 6th edition of Tonto-TV News. Tonto-TV Morning News is brought to you by Lowry's Window and Door, Plant Fair Nursery, and Ponderosa Plumbing, AZ. For KRIM Radio and TontoTV.com, I'm Randy Roberson. Well, here's looking at what's making news across central and northern Arizona this Tuesday. A Yavapai County deputy finds two one-year-old infants left alone in a cold, unpowered home. The Arizona State Courts building was evacuated after explosives were discovered in the mailroom, and multiple search and rescue missions unfolding across Arizona.
For over 30 years, Lowry's Window and Door has been serving the Payson and Rim Country area by designing window and door systems that bring the outside in. Our goal is to help our customers by creating a healthier, more comfortable environment with natural light and open air that completely transforms space from the inside out. We offer dynamic lifestyle-changing solutions that transform residential and commercial spaces in any environment or climate, from contemporary to traditional. The products we offer are known for their quality and value. We are proud to offer Western window systems, Milgard, Geldwin, La Cantina doors, and Pello windows and doors. As certified installers, Lowry's Window and Door has the training and expertise to take your vision and create a retrofit window system or new home package that will enhance and upgrade your home's value. Our products are backed by the best warranty programs in the industry. To help choose the most unique, functional, and high-performance options, please contact us today.
Well, topping our news today, a Yavapai County Sheriff's deputy is being credited with quick thinking after discovering two one-year-old infants left alone inside a cold, unpowered home. The incident began just before 6 a.m. on December 31st when deputies received a concerning call from a man who said he had to leave for work and that children were inside the home. A deputy contacted the man by phone who confirmed he was the children's father and that two infants were inside the residence. The deputy told him he was responsible for his children and needed to arrange proper care. Concerned for their safety, the deputy immediately responded. At the home, he found a generator running outside with an extension cord leading through a partially open front door. Inside, the infants were discovered strapped into car seats positioned directly in front of a space heater with no adults present. Congress Fire Department was called to evaluate the children. Because the home was unpowered and cold, firefighters transported the infants to the fire station to keep them warm and safe. About a half hour later, deputies spoke with both parents in person. Both were taken into custody, and the children were placed in the care of the Department of Child Safety. Sheriff David Rhodes praised the deputies' action, saying the incident underscores why deputies are trusted to treat every call seriously. That investigation remains ongoing. In other news, the Arizona State Courts building was evacuated Monday after explosive materials were discovered in the mailroom. The Arizona Department of Public Safety says it was notified around 8 a.m. about a suspicious package at the building which houses the Arizona Supreme Court and Court of Appeals Division 1. Investigators found multiple vials, with two testing positive for a homemade explosive substance. The building remained closed throughout the afternoon while additional sweeps were conducted. Authorities later removed the package for further investigation and disposal. Court officials say regular business hours resume today. Well, still ahead, dramatic rescues in some of the most remote terrain in Arizona. Those rescue stories brought to you by Plant Fair Nursery on Highway 260 in Star Valley. Fall is for planting, and right now is the best time to give your garden a head start for spring. At Plant Fair Nursery on Highway 260 in Star Valley, they've got everything you need. Evergreens, great fall color in other trees, flower bulbs, fall annuals, and even cool weather veggies. With all of these, when you plant in fall, roots grow strong all winter long. So by spring, you'll see nearly a full year's worth of growth advantage. Make this your season to grow. Stop by Plant Fair Nursery in Star Valley and plant the future today. Plant Fair Nursery, where every season starts with fall. Oh, welcome back. 4 women were safely rescued Sunday afternoon after becoming lost and stranded while attempting to reach the north side of the Grand Canyon. The women, ages 18, 19, 22, and 45, were traveling in a rental Kia Sportage when vehicle damage caused it to become disabled. One woman contacted family in Florida using her phone's emergency services, providing GPS coordinates that were relayed to deputies. Despite being told to stay put, the group continued moving, complicating search efforts. Search and rescue teams eventually located the disabled vehicle and rescued the women. Officials say they were found about 30 miles from their originally reported location, reinforcing the importance of staying in one place when help is requested. And while we're talking about Mojave County rescues, deputies also responded to a personal location beacon activation near Grand Gulch Mine on the Arizona Strip. The beacon belonged to a 64-year-old man recreating alone in a remote area. Searchers eventually encountered him as he attempted to return to his campsite after being stuck in the rocks for more than 3 hours. Deputies assisted him, escorted him safely back to camp, and guided him out of the area. Officials once again remind the public never to travel alone in remote wilderness areas. Well, your central Arizona weather is next, and we're tracking rain, mountain snow, falling snow levels, gusty winds, and much colder air by the end of the week. That forecast brought to you by Ponderosa Plumbing, AZ. Ponderosa Plumbing is Central Arizona's go-to plumbing team. For decades, homeowners, builders, and businesses have trusted Ponderosa Plumbing AZ for new construction, remodels, repairs, sewer and drain service, high-definition camera inspections, water heater installation, water treatment systems, and expert slab leak repair. When experience matters, when quality matters, when getting it done right the first time matters, Ponderosa Plumbing delivers. Locally owned, highly trusted, serving all of Central Arizona with honesty, craftsmanship, and unmatched know-how. Located at 107 West Wade Lane, Suite number 5 in Payson, call Ponderosa Plumbing AZ today at 928-476-4727. Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. Experience you can trust, quality you can count on. Well, we start off fairly quiet today across much of central Arizona, but this calm will be short-lived. According to the National Weather Service, a pair of weather systems will impact the region from Wednesday through Thursday, bringing unsettled conditions, especially across rim country and the higher elevations. For today into early Wednesday, you can expect mostly dry conditions, though patchy morning fog and low clouds may linger in spots due to recent moisture and wet ground. By Wednesday, rain chances increase across lower elevations, including communities like Payson, Sedona, Globe, and Tonto Basin. At the same time, snow develops at higher elevations. That's mainly along and north of the Mogollon Rim. Snow levels initially will sit around 7,000 to 7,500 feet on Wednesday, meaning places like Heber and the White Mountains could see accumulating snow, while Payson stays mainly with rain at first. As we move into Wednesday night and Thursday, colder air arrives. Snow levels are expected to drop steadily, potentially reaching 5,500 to 6,500 feet by Thursday morning, and possibly lower by Thursday afternoon. That raises concerns for wintry travel conditions in the high country and along rim roads. In addition to rain and snow, gusty winds are expected Thursday into Thursday night, with some gusts potentially exceeding 30 miles per hour, especially in exposed areas. Behind the system, much colder air settles in. Friday may end up being one of the coldest days so far this winter, particularly north of the rim. That's where some locations may struggle to get above freezing. Morning lows Friday into the weekend could dip into the single digits and teens in the high country. Looking ahead, the weather pattern improves this weekend into early next week with drier conditions and a gradual warming trend, though chilly mornings will likely stick around. And finally, in today's Community Spotlight, there's new film and acting classes at the Gila Community College. Elizabeth Fowler of Rim Country Artist is teaching 2 new classes this semester at Gila Community College, with enrollment open through January 12th. Now, the classes include film appreciation and creative theater, too. These classes offer hands-on opportunities in film discussion, acting, improvisation, and performance, including occasional big-screen viewings. Enrollment is available at the GCC campus on North Mud Springs Road in Payson. And that's your Central Arizona news for this Tuesday. Special thanks once again to the sponsors who make this newscast possible: Lowry's Window and Door, Plant Fair Nursery, and Ponderosa Plumbing, AZ. For KRIM Radio and Tonto-TV.com, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great day.